Okay. Let's just let it go a little bit. Make sure we're running this time. Make sure we're heard. Everything's running and working. Make sure.
Yep.
All right. Okay. We are working now. We are on. Okay. Not going to make another mistake like last time. We are here. Everything's live. We're all good. So, welcome to the Ettincast, guys. I am Stefan, and this is my brother Matthew, and we're the developers for Ettinsoft. And you can hear me. Awesome. Right on. You'll notice that we did a little bit of renovations of the place. We're still working on it. As you can see, the green screen isn't perfect yet because I need to get a better green screen. I'm just using an old. That's the green thumb.
You should see the other.
But that's. I had it great, and then I made some adjustments and I screwed it up. So, but it's fine. It looks good. Anyway, we're doing. We're gonna get a new green screen later. We're gonna get some new lights, but right now. Here it is, and we kind of got it. It's a lot better looking than a trashed up bedroom. So, today we got a lot to talk about. We're going to be...
Yeah, we got to go over everything.
Yeah, we got to go over everything again, but that's all right. We're not going to,
So, I guess we'll start off. So, we're a little bit late.
Normally we do this at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard, but...
Yeah, but then we had our little brother Jonathan's birthday today.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, John. It kind of put us behind. And I'm a little tired because we had Mexican food.
Yeah, all that tacos are
a lot of cheese. So there's a lot of cheese, and so now my body's like, why? And so, we got a bunch of VCS updates to talk about.
VCS updates.
We'll be talking about the update to Circus Interstellar on our for Steam and itch.io. It's just going to be the update for the that's going to be on the VCS. We're going to update the original game on the internet with it. We're going to be also talking about the remaking of the Lost Box art and manual.
Because as you guys
who were in last time, you know that I lost everything that was on the flash drive, which had all the files.
Yeah, flash drive corrupted. So
yeah, and then we'll be talking about the iArcade vinyl. I fixed it, and we ordered replacements. So we'll talk about that, and let's see this month's Discord event and.
A new community event that we're going to be running, which we started last week, and we're going to continue on every week from here on. We're going to be talking about that, and we'll be talking about Pirates and Treasure Island. Looks like that's what Matt's got for the fun topic. So it's going to be an awesome Ettincast. It's going to be a short one, but
really short.
Hopefully packed full of information and updates. So. Let's go ahead and get started. So the VCS update, first off, we did get Circus Interstellar running on an Ubuntu system, and I'm sure plenty of you know what Ubuntu is. It's a form of Linux, and it's all super foreign to me. I have never worked with Linux in my life, so it's all a big learning process, but I did manage to get... I got Ubuntu booted up on a solid state drive that I have the VCS running through right now, and I did manage to get Circus Interstellar running on that Ubuntu, and I hoped that it was going to be an easy, awesome, got it working on the Ubuntu. Now let's move it over to the Atari operating system.
Not quite.
And it wasn't quite like that. Yeah, it was... I actually haven't got it to run at all. It won't launch or install. So we're kind of figuring all that out right now. There's I've tried a couple different methods. Tried making some zip files of it. I tried making an app image and a couple other things, and nothing's working. It might be something on the side of the store page. I don't know. But the issue we're running into right now is that there's only 2 other devs other than us, I think, maybe 3, that are running Game Maker Studio 2 right now and trying to port from their Game Maker Studio games to the VCS.
So
And-
assistance is really limited.
Yeah, exactly. Now, the people that are helping, they're awesome, and they've been like a lot of help in figuring all this out and learning how Linux works and learning how the Game Maker porting to Linux works and stuff. But I have been learning that apparently the Atari operating system is currently running off of an older version of Linux or Ubuntu or something. And so the problem with that is that I have to, in order, the devs that are working with Game Maker Studio right now and trying to port, the only option that they have found that works so far is backporting their Game Maker projects to an older version of Game Maker that can output to Ubuntu 18.04 or whatever, which is apparently closer to the Atari operating system. Obviously I can't give away too much. I don't know too much anyway to give away because of the NDAs and everything. But that's kind of what I can say, I believe, is that, they are kind of, there's similarities, but the problem is it might be an older system. And so the problem with the backporting is that if we, to backport, you
That's
have
right,
to...
Ballistic.
Oh, what's
You're
up?
good. He says it's sorry it's so complicated.
It is what it
You're
is.
good.
Yeah,
It's what it is.
it's all good. But
yeah, the big problem with the backporting is that you basically have to go and remake everything.
Yep.
Because when you backport it, nothing's gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have to completely remake it. And the problem is that we would have 60 plus levels to remake, and the way that we did the level making, it's not so simple as like everything's in like tile sets and stuff. The problem is that I pieced together every single little like texture you see. Like, I don't want to break it down.
It's
but
all
like,
in layers
all,
and stuff.
Yeah, it's
that
all
are like
layers.
that way it gives the illusion like you're
Of a
running, like there's like a
space.
3D space. Yeah, exactly. Like you're running behind walls and
Yeah,
stuff.
like everything
So,
has some depth to it.
Yeah.
But like the problem is that like we would have to sorry, Pepsi. I'd have to go remake everything. And the problem with that is that we also have a lot of stuff in the game where it's like objects in the level that have code specifically for
They have
those
creation
objects.
code.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
they have creation code. Like you would double click on that object, open up its creation code, create a little like thing to make that piece of that object special. So there's a lot of that, and I don't know where stuff is because there's just so much, so many levels. So there's no way we could backport it. So we're trying to figure out by talking with Atari and
trying to get them
seeing
to
if
do
we can update something. What was it?
So it was. I'm trying to get now. Obviously these are backdoor conversations, so I won't share any of that stuff. But what I can say is that I'm trying to convince Atari representatives to, or I guess I should say the dev team to. Get app images working. If they can get it to where you can open an app image, which is basically, we'd be golden. Which is an app image is basically an executable on Windows, and if we can get that working, everything would be kosher because that's what I did with the Ubuntu, and it worked great. It worked perfectly fine. In fact, every single way I like the zip folders and all that stuff all those other options I tried, they all worked in Ubuntu. Yeah. So I just got to figure out if they can get app images or anything, the modern stuff that, if they can get that working, we'd be all kosher. But unfortunately, right now, we're in a pickle where we have to just kind of sit on our hands and I have to wait. And in the meantime, I'm trying to just get some work done on Super Circus Interstellar. We got that, the character portraits that I'm drawing right now.
And then I'm working on those, the cover art that we lost.
Yep.
Just trying to keep ourselves busy while we're waiting, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
And, hopefully it's not too long.
Yeah, but we have been able to figure out a little bit with the game pads and stuff,
Yeah, and that's cool.
Yeah.
That's, at the very least, if we cannot get this game working with this port, I hope to God we can.
We're going to do everything we possibly can
to do it. But if we couldn't, we will definitely be releasing at least a Linux version, so that way people who have an Atari can go and do it like a
load it up on
backdoor
there.
way where you
It
like
sucks.
load up. I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
I really don't.
I would rather they be
Yeah.
able to just buy it on the store
Yeah.
instead of going through like itch and getting it there and then installing it.
But my point, I guess, is just that we would do something to get it to where people could get on there,
and
we
make
would
the
make it work with
controllers
those
work.
controllers.
Yes,
that's
we'd
what I was
make
gonna
the classic controller work, and we'd
Yes.
make the modern controller work with our game. We're going to work our asses off to make sure that we get it on the Atari VCS, though, guys.
Yeah,
like
sure.
the Atari OS, that's our main goal. We aren't going to, just,
we want
throw
this
up
work.
the, throw
We're
up the
not
flag
ready to
and
surrender.
Yeah, we're not surrendering right now. It's just going to be weird and complicated, and we would, we're just asking you guys to be patient with us. I mean, it has only been a week, I know, but what I'm saying is,
we just see people getting excited, right?
We do.
We see people getting super excited about
and we're
the game on the VCS, and we're a little scared.
We're
like,
scared
that's
that
great,
it's not gonna
awesome.
run.
People are loving it, and then we go and we try to get it to work, and we're like, oh my god, that's not working.
Yeah,
and then we're like, holy shit, we're gonna,
But
so
we are working on it.
But we're trying our best,
Yeah, we're going to bust ass and try and get this going. And we're going to work with Atari, and we're going to try and figure out some kind of solution. So
we're excited, guys.
So, but, in the meantime, just, hang on tight. And, just trust that we're going to give it our all. So we're going to try to get this done.
Yep.
So the next thing we want to talk about is we'll be releasing an update to Circus Interstellar Classic. This is in a couple days. This is an update that we originally going to release alongside the VCS port. But now that we are like, I don't know how long this port's going to take, because I don't know how long, it takes a little bit for Atari to get back to us. They're very busy and they have a lot on their plate, and they, we're just another developer,
Yeah.
So,
well, and unfortunately, it seems like we caught them at a bad time too, because they're dealing with like, what was it? Some sort of
no,
issue
they
thing,
got
right?
they got
They
the
got
zip
that
file
zip
issue
zip
fixed.
code?
Yeah, apparently
Or
they got that fixed,
whatever.
and so but they are Atari, and they got a lot on their plate right now. They got a lot of developers they're talking to. They got a lot of shit they're doing. So
yeah, so it's understandable.
What's that?
I need to interview both for that Atari show before your game comes out too.
Oh,
if you both
yeah.
like. Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah,
do that.
that would be awesome, man.
Now, I don't know when you're available with that, but our time off is usually Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So if you can catch us sometime on one of those 3 days,
we'll work it out.
It would be the best. But if you can't, we will work it out.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
Hit me up on Discord. I'm under Roasted Zerg on Discord, and Matt is under Snickety Lemon on Discord. So you just head us up. Oh, fuck yeah, Tuesday!
Yes.
Tuesday would work great, dude.
Perfect.
That would work great. So we're doing an update right now to Circus Interstellar Classic. I know it's funny because we keep saying, oh, it's the last update, but this one we were just doing an update for the VCS because there was a couple things we noticed that were some bugs and everything, and things that we wanted to fix and things we want to add in the game, and so we were going to do it when the VCS came out. Now we got to put. Now we don't know how long VCS is going to be ready, and I already have the patch done and ready. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and release it in a couple days.
The only thing is going to change for this Atari thing from everything we've updated in this recent patch is the controller. So we don't really need to worry about that with the Circus Interstellar on the PC. So. We're just going to go ahead and update that one.
Yeah. Granted, though, when I do get that the Atari controllers working, I will be updating another time on the Windows version and stuff, as well as if we do a Linux version and everything.
Because those things are Bluetooth, right? So you can
they're just Bluetooth
put that
controllers.
On your computer. You could use those on your computer.
But you still have to program them to work with the game.
That's
so
totally fine.
So we'll get that all done, and. The update will consist
She's asking, why is my name Snickety Lemon? I thought I told you guys that, but I guess not. It's Snicky Lemon because Lemony Snickets, and I flipped it. I thought that was fun.
Lemony Snickets is a great author.
Yeah, he's great. He wrote Series of Unfortunate Events, if anybody's not seen that.
I think most probably have, but just in case, because I'm getting older, and so, people might not know that series now these days. I don't know. But, so The update will consist of a few cool new things. We're doing. We updated some boss stuff because we were getting some feedback that on easier difficulties, the bosses were still way too hard, and so I've done some things like when you're on easier with the first like 3 or 4 difficulties, he's a little bit slower on each difficulty. He's a little slower. His reaction's a little slower. He's easier to take on and fight and everything. And I also went back and the final boss has this final phase after you defeat him the first time where it's like it surprises you. And when that happens, I forgot to make it to where he was invincible from damage.
You're able to shoot him while he's
like charging up at you, and then he just blows up.
Before he's even had his final phase, it sucked.
Yeah,
so
and
we wanted that to change.
Exactly. Yeah, and so there was that. There was he had power ups on his boss level that were like, why did I let them have this? They just melt him, and he dies really quick. So we fixed that too. There's a new easy aim mode for those of you who have been having trouble with aiming and shooting at the same time.
As well as those who prefer the classic Berserk style.
Yeah, where you just hold down the aim button and then move your joystick and he automatically shoots in the direction.
Yep. So now you can literally play it exactly like Berserk.
Yeah.
So that's super cool.
And
it feels pretty good. I don't know why the hell we didn't have it before.
I don't know. It was just hard-headedness and also oversight. You know, a lot of these things that we're adding right now, we added because we were like watching our niece play our game. We were watching our parents and family play and friends. And we were like, my God, so many of them just can't get the whole aiming and shooting and holding the aim button and pressing the shoot button. They just couldn't get that. And so I was like, okay, all right, fix that. And it actually worked out because when we fixed that, it was like, oh my God, now the classic Atari joystick works great. Like, I mean, once we get it working, but now it will work great when we get that. So,
because it's like 2 buttons. 2 buttons, and we needed 3, so now we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, and we'll do something like combining the sprint button too and everything, so that'll be good. Yep. Let me see. We got players are now easier to find when they respawn into the game. Before, it's just like a ring would appear, like when a player would respawn, it'd like show this ring coming at them, right? Now, there is that ring still to kind of try and pull your eyes towards them, but there's also an arrow now on top. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Like, there's all these little things where I'm like, because a lot of people couldn't find their character. They'd die, and they'd respawn, and then they'd look around the screen like, oh, I guess I'm dead. Oh, why is it not restarting the level? And it's like, oh, well, because you're on the boss, and it respawns you. And so they were having trouble with that. So now... that'll help a lot. It'll point their eyes towards their character a lot easier. Why don't you share the last 3 or 2?
Where are we?
Right here.
Oh
wait, no, I'm sorry.
One other thing we had a big problem with was that player 2 had a glitch where when you got the phaser shot, you'd just be able to shoot an infinite amount of bullets, almost like you had rapid fire. And so we fixed that. That was one that was elusive, so that was a pretty big fix for us.
That was a pain in the ass.
We fixed like various bugs too. We had one really ugly bug right away at the very beginning of the game when the players are walking out of the ship. The second player, when the first player walks up to the final spot where he walks up to, the second player would start walking and then slide all the way to that spot, and we couldn't figure out how to fix it. We finally figured it out.
Yeah, finally figured it out and got that one fixed. And he
says, "Thank you for fixing those bugs. No problem."
Oh yeah, dude, absolutely.
Really glad to get that stuff fixed.
And then anything else, you guys, before I release this patch, if you guys go to our Discord and you go to, I think I have a bugs channel. If I don't have a bugs channel,
you do.
I do have a bugs channel. Yep. Okay, go to the feedback and bugs channel, and anything you guys find, any bugs or anything like that, put it in that channel and let us know. And I will go and I will make sure to get those bugs fixed before we release this update. So please, if you want to see those fixed, let me know. and I will do that. I will do that before I release the update. And I'll probably be aiming to release the update on Wednesday to give you guys like an extra kind of day buffer. For those of you who aren't watching live and are going to be watching the rerun later, just go on to the Discord and send those updates. So, and I'll get it all taken care of. So, all right. So what do we got next? This is all you.
So, the box art and the manual. So, you guys know from like last time, I accidentally lost all of them. The flash drive I left everything on got corrupted, and so I lost everything. I had to restart it, but I was able to save certain things, and I kind of jumped from there. So I started with the manual because a lot of the manual was actually we still had the files for it. We just were missing most of it. But I also have the physical manual to literally base everything off of. So I've been taking it and,
that would have sucked out the remake.
Oh, that would have been terrible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have remembered everything I typed.
It would have been just making something new.
Yeah.
Brand new, I mean.
And so I'm copying it right now by just like, looking at the raw actual booklet and typing up everything again and bringing the pictures in, all that stuff. Almost done with it. After I'm done with that, I will be moving on to the cover art and stuff, which is going to be a little different because I actually am going to need to. We're going through this guy. What's his company's name?
I don't remember the name, but the guy's name is Frank.
Yeah,
I just
Frank.
I remember everything else.
Frank West. I don't know if I remember.
Frank
anyway,
West, photojournalist.
Photojournalist. So anyway, though, we're going through this guy who's going to be making our box art that we met at the convention, and he makes awesome box art that reminds you of classic Nintendo 64 games and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm going to be
when we get
measuring a box and putting it all together. And once the manual's done and the booklet's done, we're going to wait a little bit because we're broke, and then we're going to send it off to that guy, have him make the box art, and then we will release that onto our what's it called? We need to buy more physical copies now, too, and then put it all together, and then we'll put it on our store page.
The thing though that I've been thinking, and I kind of brought up to you earlier, was depending on like how much you guys want. Like a new box, right, of the original game, the Circus Interstellar Classic. Depending on how much you guys want it, we'll either do the new boxes with the classic Circus Interstellar, or if there's just not enough people really wanting it and stuff for the classic version, we will save our money and wait to do it for the super version, right? Yeah. Okay. It's just kind of.
I'm just now learning about this, guys.
We were walking and we were on that walk, and I brought it up, but I think it just kind of like with us how cold it was out there when we were walking.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, but it's kind of just up in the air and that. You guys let us know. You guys let us know, huh?
He said, "Love that game. The game art too."
Thanks, man.
That's awesome.
But you guys let us know what you guys want. If you guys want. Like the classic version of the game with like a new box art and everything like that, let us know. If you would rather we wait and just like blow you away with like a super version of it, we'll do that. So you guys let us know. You can catch us on Discord.
We're gonna have to get a couple copies at least prepared, so that way they're ready on our website. But anyway, we'll figure that out later.
Good. Yeah.
But that's that. And the next thing is that the iArcade vinyl that I was also talking about last week.
Yep.
So
which also got lost.
Which also got lost on that
USB
little freaking flash drive. Yeah. So I started. I fixed all of the stuff that we had issues with. Like for example, the kick plate. It was a little off, and then the speaker art was also off. So I fixed that stuff. I figured out finally who to send the bezel to have them make it, and I paid for all that. So once all of that arrives in the mail, I'm gonna slap it onto that iArcade over there, and take pictures and maybe make a video of it, and then I will work on getting it all together for you guys on like either our website or somewhere where you guys can download it. At the very least, the Discord. And then you guys will be able to download it for free, and then you could just send that into a. I'm going to tell you guys where we got our art made for the bezel and the vinyl, and you guys can feel free to bring it to whoever you want.
And who is
but
that?
You'll be able to
Escape
download.
Pod, right?
Well, it was Escape Pod, but I wasn't gonna worry about that right yet. I was just gonna link it on the thing and tell them like in a tutorial video where I went to.
Gotcha.
But anyway. So you guys will be able to download the images and then send them to whoever you want to make the vinyl for you and the bezel, and then you could have it made, and then you'll have a Circus Interstellar iArcade or Arcade 1-Up if you guys want. So
yeah,
that's gonna be
awesome.
Freaking cool.
It looks great so far. Matt's. Yeah, you just told them right that you got the replacement art for your cabinet, right?
Yeah, for the stuff that was all kind of buggered up.
Yeah, so we're going to be replacing that, and when that's all ready, Matt will take some pictures and we'll share them online for you guys on our Twitter and our Facebook and Discord, and so keep an eye out for that. The next topic we're going to talk about is this month we're going to be starting to do Discord events where you guys can we hold an event, and it's something related to like the game, right, to Super Circus Interstellar as we're going through its development process. And it's cool stuff where you can get your creation, whatever the event is, put in the game. So like one, for example, is this month we're going to be doing a fan art event for a clown of your choosing. So you choose a clown from the game and make a fan art of him. And we'll be doing a community vote, and the top, depending on how many participants we have, the top 1 to 3 winners will, whichever one we'll vote for, will get their drawing put in the game as a collectible art scrap that can be found in the game and then viewed on a viewer in the main menu and stuff. And we'll tie it into the game story. More than likely, it's going to be like a character who's drawing portraits of, oh my god, I saw this alien and it looked like this, and and then we'll share the art and everything. And so that'll be really fun. That's gonna be this month's event. So get onto our Discord, the Ettincast Discord. It's down in the description below. You can find a link for it. And if you want to join in, just go ahead and pick a clown from the game and draw them. The event's going to be over at the end of the month. What's this month end on?
The
31st?
Yeah.
So if you have it in before the 31st of the month, you can have a chance to get your art put in our game as a little thing. So that'll be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing that starting today. So, and then each Tuesday we will also be holding a new event that we started last week. We didn't get a whole lot of people last week, but it's kind of like because it was new and everything, and we were trying to figure all this out, and it's kind of last minute. But we are going to be holding every Tuesday. We're going to hold a community event where we all just kind of come together as a community and hang out and do things like fun activities like holding video game tournaments, specifically Circus Interstellar, but we might do other games too. Depends on what everyone wants. We'll kind of hold some votes and everything. We're going to be doing watching video game documentaries and other YouTube videos that anyone wants to throw up when we're doing those watch nights. And anything else really that anyone comes up with, we'll just be. I forget the name of the community event that we're going to be doing. It is the Monster Mash. So every Tuesday we're going to hold a Monster Mash, and everyone's going to come together, and we're all going to hang out and have a good time. So tomorrow's Monster Mash, we will be watching an indie game movie called. I didn't write it down. I think it's called Surviving Indie.
Surviving Indie.
And I'm actually going to play a video right now of the trailer to kind of get stoked. So, I'll switch it over. Let me see.
Go
Scene,
to the
right?
scene. Yep.
Is the
That's
scene
it.
set up right? No. Of course not. Here, hold on.
Well,
Let me set it up. We just got to set up to the right monitor. Okay, cool. All right.
all right.
So now,
enlarge that, and
enlarge
then
this.
we have no background.
oh, wonderful. That's
take-
fine. That's
just
fine.
leave it.
We'll just not
don't
worry
mess
about it
with
right now. We'll deal with it later. But
It looks
So,
kind of cool. It reminds
it
me
does
of,
actually.
It kind of makes me think of that show where
the
where,
React one
yeah,
where they
where
sit
they
down at
watch
the
a
bottom?
movie and
Yeah.
they're sitting down at the bottom and they're talking
that's
about
so
the movie.
funny.
I don't know if you guys have seen that. They're like silhouettes down bottom.
Yeah,
and they're
I
talking
can't
about
remember the
and they're
name
like,
of it,
It's all
but-
comedians or whatever.
All right.
So
So
here's Surviving
this is Surviving
Indie.
Indie. This is what we're going to watch tomorrow for tomorrow's Monster Mash at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Going to watch this? I hope you guys
The
can hear
word
it.
luck
Yep.
frustrates me. Like, the word luck frustrates me a lot. But, like, that will be a disservice to the work a lot of people put in to being here. People make tremendous sacrifices to work in the game space. And the game space is a ridiculous place to work in. Like, you have to be a little bit out of your mind.
There's times when everything seems to be looking up, and then the very next week you're like, what am I doing? I should just get a real job and stop pretending like I'm a game dev. I think that's part of what makes you an artist, is that unknowing kind of like ebb and flow of self-confidence.
I think it's really important to know what success means for you, because that can be different for everybody. Fear of failure can be, in and of itself, a big kind of a path to failure in games.
This is a really good trailer.
I've never seen it before.
I've never seen it either. That clown looks
And I
terrifying.
think
Yeah,
a
what
lot
was
of
that
people
thing?
don't put enough effort into their goals. I felt really fortunate that I had the freedom to work from 9 in the morning till 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning and wake back up and do it again. When I was homeless, I didn't have the ability to do that.
I've already had people tell me my whole life that I was never going to be able to do what I do now. At the very
like
least, I
straight
see
up Mortal Kombat.
this path that's just simply not complete yet. I'm not going to be satisfied with anything else.
This is going to be awesome. Man, watching these guys at the conventions and stuff, and having just done our first convention,
It's pretty cool.
It's cool. It's really cool. So yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow's movie, Surviving Indy.
How long is that movie anyway?
Let's check.
Like,
Actually, I can look
full
right
length?
here
Like
because
2
it's
hours?
actually it's on YouTube.
It's probably like an hour and a half.
It's an hour and a half. Yeah.
Ah.
So that'll be freaking awesome, guys. And so join us tomorrow on the Discord. We're actually going to have some special guests tomorrow
Cool.
because we're going to, we actually just were asked if Lilette and Tony, who are developers for a game called Lords of Nicera, they're really cool people, and they've been a really big inspiration for us when we're working, having another indie team with us, moving along, doing this together and everything, and having
cool.
people to bounce ideas off of and learn from is really cool experience. And these guys are great, and they were going to actually have invite their community as well, so it should be a pretty big thing
To
tomorrow.
tomorrow's event?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's because I just got a message about it
That's
not
so
too long
funny.
ago, and so
Yeah, I didn't
that'll
know
be a
that.
lot of fun. And yeah, we hope to see you guys there because
It's gonna be awesome.
it's gonna be awesome, and it's like it's a movie that really is gonna resonate with what we're doing here and right now, and and honestly, it'll be a nice pick me up because all this the uncertainty of doing this Atari VCS port and kind of being a little scared about
Letting people down.
letting people down and all that it's kind of the pick me up that I need
Yeah.
right now, and so it'll be a lot of fun, so we hope to see you guys there.
And then finally,
Yeah, I guess that's all the topics to talk about. So now we get to talk about.
let me highlight this stuff. Okay, there we
Yeah.
go.
So now we get to talk about pirates
I'm
and
so
treasure.
tired. I don't know if I could talk about pirates.
Well, why don't we talk about
yeah,
Treasure
okay,
Island? You
so-
just finished that book. So.
All right, so I've been getting into pirates a lot. I actually just got myself some pirate earrings.
Yeah, get a
'cause
little
I was-
closer.
I
Get a
was
little
getting-
closer so
I
we
was,
can
I was like
people-
getting in the mood, and I was like, I need some pirate earrings. And then I saw these guys, and they got this cool dangly bit.
Isn't that cool?
But anyway, though, I've been getting into pirates like crazy, and they have. I was recommended to read the book Treasure Island, which I'd heard about like a lot, but I'd never.
Yeah, I mean, it
bothered
was always
to
a book
check
that
it
was in
out.
the library.
But like, I went and they Audible had a what was like a theatrical thing for it. It's
Yeah, it's like a
kinda
theatrical
like a
reading.
but
Yeah.
it's like read like it's.
It feels like a movie.
It's
when
like
you're
it's like the
watching-
movie.
when
You've
you listen
got
to it.
sound effects, actors playing the characters.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good. Anyway, though, I listened to that entire thing while I was at work the other day, and man, it was so good.
Yeah.
I love Captain
Dude,
Silver. He's
The voice actors.
so good.
The voice actors were so fucking good. Like,
Yes.
I don't unfortunately know if we can share it because we're we're using the Audible members thing. So, but
No, it's like
if
it's
you
free.
guys have,
it
is
was
free
free to download
for
so I don't
Audible
know
members
Yeah,
that
it's
pay for
probably-
it. Yeah, but
if you have Audible, check it out.
if you do,
it's
so
worth it.
It's so worth it because when Matt would be playing in the car, I was doing my work and I was like,
You just
I
find
would
yourself
just
listening.
I'd be working, listening, and I just like was zoned
Would
out
find
because
out that he
like
wasn't working
hearing
at
them, and then hearing like them swashbuckling and the like all the voices and the shouts
Oh,
and the
man.
yelling and
Whenever
everything.
the
It was like,
pirates talk,
oh my god,
The
like this
pirate
is
talk-
intense.
The pirate talk is so awesome.
I love the
It's-
bird, the
bird
parrot.
is so good.
The parrot's so good, like with his
dead man.
rock,
walking.
dead
Rock,
man
dead
walking.
man.
so good.
That's so good.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
you've been
just
playing.
kind of it.
You
Damn,
look-
it's late, dudes. It is
What?
Steps.
Hey, what's up,
Also
Steps?
welcome.
Yeah, we're a little late because we
we're
were doing.
super late. We had our little brother's birthday, and we went to eat with them over at a Mexican restaurant, and it lasted a long time. And then when we got back, we had to set up the stream. We had to set up this thing. Stefan was super keen on having this green screen behind us.
Well, I mean, look, I've
and
had
it
it
looks
set
cool,
up. I've had
but-
it set up for so long. It's been hanging from my ceiling because I used to do on my personal channel. I used to do Duke Nukem role playing game like read through, and so I had this up from those days, and I never really like got to use it since, and so. I was like, why? Why don't I just pull it down and we'll start doing it for the
dragged
Ettincast?
out the process. Oh
It
my
did.
god,
It did.
So yeah, it's super late, but it's okay. It was. We're actually. It's fine. We're almost about to wrap it up. So
Yeah.
sorry, Steps, but you can just check out the thing.
Yeah, check out the
Uh,
rerun. We showed a lot of news
a lot of
today.
stuff about
So-
the Atari VCS
thank you.
port and everything.
Yeah, we shared.
Yeah.
We were talking about the VCS port and some of the kind of walls we've been hitting and some of the rough spots that we've been getting and everything. We talked about the Circus Interstellar Classic update we're going to be doing and all that business, and just a couple other little updates like the box art and everything. So yeah.
Yeah. So it's just I definitely checked through the video again if you guys want to
Oh,
see it.
I do want to repeat right quick.
Ballistic Coffee Boy says that
Oh, you
you
wanna
should
go-
post on the Atari VCS
Yeah, you
Discord
say
creative page
the
and
creative
on
page.
Club VCS on Atari IO.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to.
Are you
do
talking
that, I
about
guess.
like posting like gameplay stuff on the creative page? What gets posted on that page and everything on the creative page? Is it like just like art and everything, or
I don't know. What was that thing you were gonna say?
so I was just gonna say, so steps. We're gonna be doing an event tomorrow. So every Tuesday now on our Discord, we're gonna be doing a Monster Mash Tuesday, which is a little just our group event. It's our community event that we're gonna be starting up, where we just do shit with the community. We just like watch a indie game movies. We play, do little tournaments and stuff for Circus Interstellar death matching and stuff. We just whatever really else comes up, if anyone wants to make game, whatever, we're just kind of going to be doing community stuff together, and everyone can like bring up ideas and everything and share that. And then every Tuesday we're going to be doing a Monster Mash. And just to kind of throw it out there too, we're also going to be doing a community event. Every month we're going to do a big event, and this month's big event is an art event for drawing a clown from our game. And you're drawing whoever wins, right? It'll be voted on, and we'll be posting it to our artistic channel on our Discord. And whoever wins, we will be putting their art into the game. And so, if you, there'll probably be art scraps that you find in the game.
3 people can win.
Yeah. Huh?
3 people will be able to win.
It all depends on how many participants we have.
have.
The more participants that we have, the more winners we can have.
Yeah.
Like up to 3, winners. And so, if you want to join for that and everything, and you guys want to, hey, what's up? We got a new guy here, Jake Forrest. Nice.
Ballistic invited him.
It's nice to meet you, man.
Sweet.
Is he Ballistic invited me? Hi, BCB. Awesome to see you guys. Awesome. Yeah. Good to see you too. Absolutely. Thanks for joining in.
I still need to make it to where the their text appears in the
Yeah.
freaking
We'll
video.
figure all that out.
But I'll figure it out.
As you can see, we've been kind of sprucing up the place with a nice green screen back here and
Yeah.
everything, and so we'll get all that taken care of later. So I think we're at the end of the
That's kind of it.
topics.
So sorry, Jake.
I'm gonna work
you're
hard.
joining right at the end.
Yeah.
And we're pretty tired. We had
we had our little
Mexican
brother's
food we
birthday,
just ate.
so, yeah.
Has me like in the ground right now.
Yeah, it's all that
So
grease
much
and that
cheese.
cheese. Oh, but it's so fucking good.
It's so good. But yeah, and somebody always says love it. Awesome. But yeah, that's it. Right?
Hold on, I
This is,
think
is
I
there
realized
anything else you wanna talk
that
about?
I haven't read Ballistic's
Oh yeah,
thing.
he was saying
Can't
that
wait to have you guys.
we should post this
post
video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. YouTube video post there so VCS fans see it. Okay, cool. Awesome. I'll do that definitely. So, all right,
Watch.
guys.
Sweet.
Thanks for swinging by. We hope
Thanks,
to
guys.
see you at tomorrow's event. Again, we're going to be watching. We're going to be watching Surviving Indie, which is an independent game movie, about an hour and a half, and we'll be watching with the community tomorrow. We're going to be having Lazy Warlocks team on tomorrow. So that's Lilette and Tony, who are making their game Lords of Nicera. And
It's
it's
a really
going to be a
cool
lot of
indie
fun.
game.
It's a really cool
It's really
independent RPG. I will actually record myself playing it pretty soon on our channel because it's so fucking cool. If I got their permission, I'll have to double check. I'm pretty sure they're cool with that, with recording
sure they're
it.
gonna be
But
cool with
just
it.
in case. Just some house cleaning stuff.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping. We're currently starting work on the VCS, as some of you know. But we, based off of the information you've just learned in the video, it's a little rocky. So in the meantime, we are on hold only because we can't move forward yet. I have to wait until I hear back from Atari. When I hear back from Atari, I'll know what my next steps are going to be. So
Yeah, 'cause,
until then,
Game Maker and Atari.
Game Maker's having
OS,
issues.
They just don't really work well together.
yeah. So
You'd have to backport your game if you want it to work normally.
yeah. And so because of all that, we hit a wall. So we're just kind of waiting on but while we wait, I will be doing a lot more work on. I'll be getting back into work on Super Circus Interstellar, and I'll hopefully have some cool stuff to show you guys pretty soon. I've been working on the art for the character portraits for the character selection screen, and so that's going pretty awesome. And I'll probably be recording some live stream stuff on our Discord for that. If you guys want to swing by and check that out.
It's great, pretty awesome.
It's pretty fun. I'm having a hell of a time drawing the mouth, though. Oh my god!
Yeah, he's got that mouth a million times.
But so we got all that. We're gonna be working on Circus Interstellar. We got the community events coming up, and
That's pretty much it.
yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys want to You can find our game Circus Interstellar on Steam and itch.io right now. And it's currently coming off of the sales. So it's $10, $9.99 right now. We have a comic book too that comes with it as well. And just keep an eye out. We're going to be
T-shirts.
doing
You can
event.
buy a
Yeah, we got some t-shirts.
You can buy a T-shirt on our website.
It's
shop.
bleeding through the green.
See
See
that?
right there?
I've been seeing that all day with the
That's
with the
funny.
whole stream.
I didn't even notice it.
Yeah,
That's funny.
but and then don't forget to check out Treasure Planet.
Yeah.
Island.
Oh,
Island.
Treasure Planet's a cool
is
fucking cartoon
movie,
too, though.
So if you
Yeah.
haven't seen that, check it out.
absolutely.
But check out the Audible,
Uh-huh.
Treasure Island on the Audible
Mhm.
app.
Yep.
It's great.
And
You'll love it. If you're a pirate fan, you'll
yeah,
love it.
it's good. It's really good writing. All the links are down below and description below. Check out Lords of Nicera. Those guys are awesome. Lazy Warlock and crew. They are really cool. So definitely give them a look-see. I will be recording I'll be recording some gameplay soon.
If we can. If
And
that's cool.
if it's cool with them. And I think that's all the housekeeping, right?
So, yep.
All right. Okay. You creatures have a wonderful night and take it easy. We'll see you guys later. Have a good night.
See you guys.